He believes in himself and everything that he's been able to accomplish, man. Not knowing the Heavenly Father just set him up to do that for his own destruction. You know, he's a carnal man. Okay. Yeah, like it said, his enmity with God is against the Most High. Okay, Most High don't like carnal men. You know, he likes the spiritual ones, ones with faith, the ones that depend on and rely on him. You know, we read that one earlier, so we don't need to get that now. But Ezekiel 28 verse 2, please. What?
This is Ezekiel chapter 28 verse 2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God.
Alright, so the so-called white has put himself up as God, and you know, that's not hard to see. Like I said, he's trying to disprove everything. Like the Most High exists, he's trying to disprove his existence and put himself in that position. You know, that he's able to create life, he's able to tell you what's going on in outer space and all this kind of stuff. He's putting himself in that position. He wants to watch you from every fucking pillar to post out here.
He wants to know how many strokes you give your missus at night.
Yeah, man, he will record all that, man, saying that you're using too much energy, man, you're producing too much carbon dioxide or some shit. You know, he wants to monitor everything that you do, man. That's why Alexa's sitting in your front room now listening to you. You know, that's why you gonna take a fucking microchip, measure your heart rate, measure how many steps you're taking. I mean, that's gonna be in your body, man, but he gonna do more than just that. He gonna limit what you can buy, what you can't buy. Okay, going into the prophecy in Revelation, man, the mark of the beast. He gonna say what you can and can't buy. You know, he's gonna say where you can and can't go. He's gonna tell you what job you can and can't have.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff, man. If he even wants you to work, he might just put you to death.
Well, they invented that damn zero contract shit as well.
Yeah. You know?
0 hour.
When that man, I got robots, bro. So like, where does that put you? It's like he might not even need you to work. He might just put you to death. You know, you might have to have particular skills and you might survive, and you say, yeah, you can do that. But Esau wants to control every aspect of your life. Okay, because only that's what the Most High does. Most High predestinates everybody's life, and you just walk along, basically, unknowingly. You think you're making a decision, but Most High is controlling it. Esau wants that power. He wants to control and see everything. Okay, that's why he needs to implement his mark of the beast, the RFID chip. Okay, hook it up to the internet, so he can monitor all that shit, man, from his supercomputers. You know, they got the beast supercomputer. I think it's in Brussels. You know, but they got other supercomputers dotted about around the world. There's one in America, might be 2 in America. You know, but that's what he wants to do. He wants to ascend mortality by creating digital versions of himself, or make it giving himself robotic limbs and shit, and artificial hearts and all this kind of madness, man. He's carnal as hell. You know, that's all carnal. You know, but he is just a man at the end of the day. He will perish. Okay, he's not immortal. He ain't God. He ain't on a power, really, because he got a couple of nukes. That ain't nothing. Okay, you can't create a universe, bruv. You can't do none of that. You can't create the earth, heaven and the earth. That's not you. Okay, that's the Most High. But yeah, read on that. Read down to 6, yeah.
He says, and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Alright,
so like we said, man, Esau is diligent in the ways of wickedness, man. But we also read that the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. The wisdom that he has is not wisdom at all. Okay, because wisdom in wickedness is not wisdom at all. Okay, and that's what he specializes in, man. Okay, go on now.
It says, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By the great wisdom and by the traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
Right, so because he's got all this wealth, all this power, he's becoming really proud. Okay, that's why he believes he's on that level now, because he believes no one can touch him. Okay, but the Most High can touch you, man. Yahweh Shai and the angels can touch you. Okay, so you will feel that. Okay, you will experience that, and you will go down into the pit. You will go to work. You will be debased. You will be put back straight back to where you actually belong on the earth. Okay, which is at the bottom of all nations, man. Okay. 6 verse 6.
It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord.
Actually, read unto 7. So.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God. Behold, therefore will I bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom. Right,
so, oh yeah, read the last bit.
And they shall defile thy brightness.
I should read down to 10.
They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die of deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man, and no God, in the hand of him that slayeth thee. Thou shalt die the deaths of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers, for I have spoken it, saith the Lord, power Yahweh.
That's right. So, like I said, you're going to get put to death. You're going to get put into slavery. Okay, you're just a man, thinking that he is God. Okay, but you're doing a terrible job at it for one. You know, and you just don't possess the power and the might of the Heavenly Father. You just don't. Okay, you like to think you are, man, but you ain't nothing, nowhere near level, man. Okay, you just like fucking with shit. Like it's all like a science experiment, man. Okay, the Most High ain't fucking with shit, man. The Most High made everything right. He said it was good. When he made the heavens and the earth and everything in it, he said it was good. Okay, he ain't fucking around with shit. He ain't tampering. He's leaving it as it is, man, because it was good. But you want to tamper with shit, make all these experiments, man. When I was watching that documentary of the bombs, the nukes that were being dropped in World War II, like the tests, you know, and how they were getting animals and testing it on the animals to see how it affected the animals and that. You know, lambs getting, and pigs and horses, dogs just getting blown to shit. You know, it's like just to test on fucking nukes. Come on, man. Like Esau's out there, man. You know, Esau doesn't care. At the end of the day, man, man powers it off like, you have to, you know, these are tests could one day save your life, save humanity. You know, and that's his excuse.
That's his sell pitch.
Yeah, you know, so he can go test some wickedness. You know, and they go drop it on some countries that already surrendered. You know, and then fucked up the whole country, man. And even now they're suffering, man. You know, it's just pure wickedness, man. Okay, so that was it on that. I don't think we can get this still. Let me just read it quickly. Don't need to get it. Yeah, so unless you got anything up,
no, that's it.
We can close on that, man. But like, you know, like I said, man, you know, Esau is just created to destroy things, man, everything. Okay, and you know, that's the reason that the Most High is going to get rid of him when the time comes, man, because he is no good to nobody, neither himself. Okay, and you know, you just have to read through the scriptures to know that he ain't good for nothing. Okay, but you know, with that, Akim, we're going to say shalom. Until next time, we'll praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.